Hello, this is the continuation of the Stratis demo of new features in Stratis. And this time it's about the old metadata format, which is still supported. Cockpit and Stratis can't create that anymore for new pools, but if you have an old pool, then you can still work with it. And if you remember from the first demo, the pool can now have, new pools can now have multiple passphrases and multiple key servers. The old pool format can only have maximum of one passphrase. And this is how it looks when using the new UI that supports multiple passphrases. There's no identification necessary. So this is now the change and remove buttons are just hanging here in the air. This is how they used to look in previous versions of Cockpit. You can't remove this now because then there would be no passphrase anymore, no way to unlock it. This is all old stuff. You can change it in place if you like. But the new thing inherited from the new pool format is that there's this add passphrase button still. And this is here now to explain that this pool is different than your other pools. And you cannot add any passphrase anymore. Yeah, I don't think it's a very good idea to do it like this, but this is how it is right now for discussion purposes. And one idea here behind this would be that we need to tell people somehow that pools can be different from each other. So maybe they make a pool, they learn Stratis on some staging machine, and they make a pool, and then they go to their existing production thing, and then they find an old version 1 pool, and it is just different than the one that they have been playing with earlier, and they just don't see the add passphrase button that they expect, and they have no idea why it isn't there. And so I just left it here so that we have an explanation to explain why it is not possible. I think there are probably better ways to get that message across. Yeah, but functionality is the same. You can add a key server here, put in the old passphrase, and then it also looks like it does for passphrases. You have this useless add key server button here that just tells you, no, you have already one, you can't have any more. And now you can remove the passphrase, for example, and then you could add one again. Yeah, except for this disabled add key server button and add passphrase button, it is exactly like the old one. And if you find a better way to tell people why they cannot add passphrases, then I think that, yeah, that would be nice, that we don't have this disabled useless button here. Okay, that's it. Thanks a lot.